Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about total drama, and basically I'm gonna talk about the other side of the argument. Now I forgot to finish the argument in the last video because I forgot about the renew part. So today, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys why it could potentially get renewed. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys this real thing real quickly. This does obviously relate to talking about it. This is Project 10. So basically, Project 10 is it's a thing that it celebrates. Basically, it's a way of celebration of how Total Drama's been 10 years old, and it's like a good anniversary. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that I honestly think Total Drama could get renewed. Okay. So why I honestly think Total Drama could get renewed? Because it's 10 years old, and it's a good anniversary. It's a good year because obviously, because it's like a 10-year anniversary. Like they might have like a 10-year, and they might have a season just to celebrate how long it's been. Don't they have these anniversaries? I remember like one of the episodes of All Stars, they had the 100th episode special, and basically it was really good anniversary special. They might have that a 10th year, maybe do a theme special, maybe make the elimination game a little bit less strict. I mean, it's obviously going to be cool as usual, but maybe not as strict as it was back then, and maybe even more lenient this time towards around. But and another reason it could get renewed is because like they're taking so much time. Like when you take a lot of time, this doesn't necessarily have to be true, but with most of the cases, like they could be thinking about using the time to think about new characters, new seasons, and they could be thinking about that because it does take a while to think about a new season. Obviously, you can't just think of a whole new. You can't think of all the competitors, all the challenges, all the drama, all in one day. Obviously, you cannot do that. It'll take some time and time. I'm not trying to rush these guys, but I want to just because if they're putting so much because if the seasons are like 1 year apart, or like quickly apart, that means they don't really care and they're just like doing it for the money. I think at this point they realize their errors and finally decide, okay, we need to fix our show. We need to do this so we can get back in business. And so basically they're going to try their best maybe during this time because let's be honest, the gap between All-Stars Ponytail Island was pretty short. And because of that, the season ended up being crap. And so yeah, now I'm not saying just because there's a short wait between the seasons that doesn't necessarily mean the season is going to be bad. That's not necessarily the case, but I think that's how I feel about nowadays. Maybe back then that's a little different, but nowadays I feel like they need to add I think they need to add new characters because the first cast, majority of them have 3 seasons. I think 3 seasons is enough, and some people may have 2, some people have 1. I think if they're going to add characters from the first generation, they really need to add Katie, Sadie, Eva. Ezekiel, as his current state, probably should not be competing anymore. So, if they fix Ezekiel, then sure they can get him back. If he's going to be in his current state, probably not getting him. And then from the second generation, maybe we can add characters that is have the characters majority of the competitors compete at All Stars. Maybe the competitors that didn't get to compete at All Stars, maybe they should be able to do another season. Ponytail Island, I really don't want any of them to do another season. I would be okay with Sean, Jasmine, Sky, but I really don't. I really think we should have I think we need to have, and the Redonkulous Race characters I guess you can use, but if there's gonna be another season, I'm predicting it'll be Redonkulous Race season 2. Redonkulous Race. Now, I'm not saying Redonkulous Race was bad, I'm just saying. But my main point is that maybe they're adding new characters, maybe they're thinking of new seasons, and maybe it's taking so long is because because it is hard to make, because it takes a lot of time to figure out these characters. You have to make the characters, you have to make the episodes, you do a lot of animation, you have to think of the drama, you have to think about the special effects. It takes a long time to get that situated. So I honestly think it could get potentially renewed. Now, which side am I for? I'm honestly kind of stuck in the middle. I'm not really on cancellation. I think it's going to get canceled. I'm not thinking it's going to get renewed. I'm more in the middle. I'm more sort of both, I guess you can say. I know it's a little bit weird to say that. Like, I'm sort of thinking it's gonna get canceled, but at the same time, it can get renewed. So I'm more like in that kind of position. And so yeah, I'll make a video in the future about how I feel about the characters of the season and which characters really do need to return. I already stated a couple of them in this video. I think like in the second generation cast, we can probably have another season of Dawn. And who else we could use? Maybe Dakota Brick. Those are three I can see a lot in, maybe. Sam, probably not. I think 2 seasons of Sam is enough, and Sam doesn't even do much in general, so I don't really think we should have another season of Sam, but who knows? Maybe they can do is, now, I'm not saying they have to have new characters in the show, but I think maybe they can do is, like, bring characters, maybe, like, they can bring, like, all the characters in the generation, like, have, like, from the first cast, we can have, Katie, Sadie, Eva, then for the second cast, we can have, Dawn, Brick, Dawn, Brick, who else? Dakota, 3, and then maybe we can have B as well. And maybe have, like, in the Project Island, have, like, maybe let the competitors that didn't make it the merge this season, make them come back. And then maybe their own Costa Rica characters, maybe probably pick the teams that have been eliminated first. So basically, this season's going to be just full of the characters that didn't do so well, and maybe we'll see who comes out the best, the worst of the worst. That seems weird to say. So it'll be like, the season 8 could be like, total drama. Worst star. That doesn't make any sense. This is just a rough idea. Maybe I would make it. I'm gonna make a video about this, more details in the future. But I think honestly, I don't know if it's gonna get renewed or not. Who knows? It's been 10 years, guys. Total Drama Island's by like 2007. I don't know the exact date. What was the exact date? Let's just be now. I'm sort of curious to know. Total Drama Island. Let's see. It will June 5th, 2008. Oh wow, so it's technically if you're thinking about Total Drama Island, I mean, if you're talking about from Canada perspective, it's 10 years, but if you're talking about USA's perspective, it's like 9 years. But like the show originated in Canada, so technically we're going by Canada standards. So hope you guys enjoy this, guys. If you guys like this, let me guys know in the comment section below. And let me guys know if you want more of these kind of videos. I'm kind of like, I don't know, so yeah. Make sure to, so hope you guys enjoy this, guys. Peace out.